Hi, and welcome to this next video in the probability section, and we're going to have a look at something called the uniform distribution. This is probably going to be about one of the shortest videos that I've done, because it's a real quickie. So, the uniform distribution is fairly simplistic, so let's have a look. So, basically, a discrete random variable's got the same probability for all possible values, then it's a uniform distribution. So, a simple example of that would be rolling an unbiased dice. I can't spell rolling. Hi, and welcome to this next video on the probability section, and in this one we're going to be looking at the uniform distribution. And this is probably going to be about the shortest video I've done, because the uniform distribution is really simplistic. It does crop up, it's one you're expected to know and recognise and be able to talk about, but like I said, don't worry, it's a real simple one. Okay, so DRV, discrete random variable, has the same probability for all possible values, then it's uniform, which kind of makes sense. So a simple example of that would be what happens when you roll an unbiased dice. So if we say let the DRV x be the score when a fair dice is rolled, so our probability mass function, the probability that x equals x would be 1/6 for all possible values. Yep. Or if we give it a more kind of technical definition, what we're looking at here is this is our discrete random variable x. That bit there, that score means it's distributed, the U stands for uniform, and it's got a parameter, a defining characteristic that is 1/6. The reason I put this there because we'll see this notation a little bit later on when we look at some other distributions in year one. That would be the binomial distribution, which has got certain characteristics, and then in year two it's the normal distribution. And again, so I've just included that notation now because you'll see a similar thing to this with regard to those two other distributions. So on the statistics course, you've got to recognise essentially those three distributions: uniform, this one, binomial, and normal. But the binomial and the normal I will deal with in later videos. So we've got that. If we describe it as a probability distribution as a table, there you go, all a bit obvious and a bit dull. And then if we had it as a diagram, it would look like that. And that quite literally is all we really need to say about the uniform distribution. I told you it was going to be a short one.